This is so good. Hi you guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you haven't seen my face before, my name is Tia. If you have seen my face before, welcome back. In today's video, we will be getting baked, of course, and baking. On today's menu is Shepherd's pie. I will be using impossible meat because I am a vegetarian. I already started the mashed potatoes just because that takes the longest. I pretty much almost did literally everything but assemble it and cook the impossible meat because I chopped up the onions, the garlic, the peppers, and I already did my mashed potatoes. However, I could always get more baked. So it was snowing earlier. I'm not necessarily sure if it's still snowing now, but I did have a bright idea to go ahead and put some snow in my. So let's start with doing that and then get to baking. And yes, I am wearing a Ted onesie. I wish it still talked. When I first got it, it used to say Thunder Buddies or something like that. I don't remember what it said, but when I first got it, it used to talk. It doesn't now. I don't know if like the batteries died. I washed it too many times, but like it just won't work. And it's quite sad, but it's still my favorite thing. I had this thing for years, and it's just so fitting that I have a teddy bong to go in my Ted onesie. Let's go put some snow into this now. I don't know if this is strange to say, but this is some, I don't know how else to describe this snow, but it's like light and airy. It's still cold, but I just never seen snow like this before. I just never seen snow like this before. Okay. Oh. Let's pack a bowl. I have a little fruit salad going on in my house right now, so I'm not necessarily sure what this is. Cheers. The only thing different in my shepherd's pie than like a traditional shepherd's pie is I'm using whatever kind of cheese I can find in my house. So I have some Colby Jack, some pepper jack, some mild cheddar, an Italian blend. So I'm just gonna throw all this in there. But I think the pepper jack will give it like a nice kick, and I really don't even know if shepherd's pie is Italian. I don't know where it originated from, but it has like, I just am using it just because it's in my fridge and I'm trying to like clean out everything before the new year. So like I said, I already have, I think, a yellow onion cut. I diced a yellow onion, barely, loosely use the word dice, and a green bell pepper. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on the stove with some olive oil and some garlic as well that I chopped. So I just broke my mini tripod, but I'm going to cook that down until the onions get translucent. While we do that, let's get baked because I just broke my mini tripod, and my bigger tripod was giving me such a headache, and it blew me. Y'all probably can't even hear that ambulance right now. I love having this mic. I have you guys propped up on my olive oil bottle. I have a little bit of pepper jack that I'm just gonna chop up, just thinly sliced, I guess. Not showing you guys because I'm not very confident in my culinary department. Like, I could season food and cook my ass off, but like as far as chopping things, slicing things, dicing things, I'm lacking in that department. And until that improves, y'all will not see me almost slice my finger off. Does anybody remember when there was a girl on America's Next Top Model? She was cooking and they had to send her to the hospital because she chopped her finger? Not gonna be me. I'm not gonna say me as because I have never, correction, I don't often almost like slice my fingers off or anything like that, but it's just doesn't look very pretty. It gets the job done for sure. I also have some mild cheddar. Forgot what this was called. all my cheese is diced, or whatever you want to call it. Barely, but it's gonna melt. Like I said, everything else is already done. If I had frozen peas and frozen carrots, like I would use that. I'm using TiaNayna. Usually I would use frozen peas and corn. So I'm gonna let that simmer down until the onions become translucent. I'm gonna take another hit and I'll meet up with you guys after. So I'm just gonna put some impossible meat in the pan. Now that the onions are in there, I already added the garlic off camera, and then after it cooks down, we'll assemble it. Like I said, I already have the mashed potatoes done. I had to change the position just because I had to use olive oil, but now you guys are propped up against olive oil again. Only thing about cooking impossible meat is like it cooks very fast and it's really dry. It tends to start like sticking on the bottom of the pan, pot, whatever, if you don't have like olive oil or any vegetable broth. But not every recipe requires vegetable broth, but it always gets stuck to the bottom. Now we just assemble it. So I'm gonna put mashed potatoes, then the impossible meat with onions and bell peppers, and then the layer of sliced cheese, and then we have some shredded cheese that I'm gonna put on top to make it's not like a breadcrumb, but like it almost acts like a breadcrumb when it's done baking. This is all trial and error because I never actually put pepper jack cheese in shepherd's pie. My mom used to just be so good at making just the right amount of mashed potatoes every single time. Nothing less, nothing more. She always made just enough. And it amazes me because like I struggle all the time. This time I might have made too much mashed potatoes. I indeed made too much mashed potatoes. Okay, this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna sprinkle the cheese on there and then pop this into the oven. Into the oven you go. While that bakes, I'm gonna get baked and I'm gonna clean up a little bit and I'll catch you guys when it's done. And this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna try a little bit out for you guys. Let's try it. The cheese in the middle definitely melted a lot. I just don't want to burn myself. This is so good. Look at that cheese pull. Alright, so that was it for this video. I'm gonna go enjoy this off camera. Hi guys, it's Tia post video. Upon editing the video, I realized that I forgot to put peas and carrots in my shepherd's pie, and I ate the whole pie before even realizing. It wasn't until I was editing this video and I was like, oh, I forgot my peas and carrots. And I wanted to clock myself before anybody else decided to clock me. No, I didn't realize in the moment that I forgot it. Be high. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing because I am trying to be a little bit more consistent over here, especially because YouTube was always my first love. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and I will see you next time.